It's the time to get down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good morning.
Wake up, it's a brand new day.
Good morning.
Let's get down on the good news train. Have your morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Get the 311 before the morning's done. Laugh until you cry. You can always rely
Good
on
morning.
morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Morning coffee with Mario.
Come on. It's Monday. Time to flex. Time to shake your money maker. Do things like you ain't done in a long time. That's the way we do it. Good morning. It's Monday. Come on, y'all. I feel it needs it. Shake my hips.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah, let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, poetic with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, a Smith & Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure without question. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And groove with the music in the smooth session. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And the beat to me like sap to a tree. It's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all, it's the lyrical recipe. Lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me. I accept and expect no less than the best. And inject intellect without disrespect. Come on. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here. The beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe, yeah. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, It's like an epidemic, pop star gimmick. Get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Whole dream diminished. See, I play the season, y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason, y'all hip the image. But I believe the dream has no limits. I believe that's the whole reason we live it. But they don't get it, they like it's not right, is it? No visit, hip-hop here to stay, no shizit. We gonna get it, new improved music, move and groove with it. Choose who you get with. I smack rap back like it's too hard. My flow hard like Dick, get the skimpy clothes on individuals when anything goes. The player pick 'em like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Got soul, got so much funk up in the rap, I should pack a fat bowl. Y'all should kick back, relax, and just roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, come on and vibe with me. Hip hop ain't dead, just keep it alive with me. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth.
Let's just do what we came to do.
Just vibe. Let's just do what we came to do. Just
Come
vibe.
on. Be cool. Oh. Good morning. Well, that always takes a little bit out of me, but it's great to be here. Let me catch my breath. Welcome, everyone. Morning Coffee with Mario, the show that comes to you every Monday, bringing you reality talk and more, and the show that is brought to you by two very gifted black men, including my partner in crime. Give it up, everyone, for multitasker extraordinaire, Victor Allen. Give it up.
Good morning, you guys. What's up with your Mondays? I hope you are keeping it blessed and staying anti-political.
We're going to have to, I'll tell you, because they get enough political here. Whew.
Yeah, man.
Vic, how you feeling?
You know what? Watching you makes me tired.
You know, see, Vic's one of the people, y'all, you know, and I've known him for quite some time. And he's one of the people, look at him. He's always in shape.
That's Jack, dude. That's Jack.
I'm looking better now because of disease.
Wait a minute.
But Vic is looking good because he's in shape. So give him some hate. Give him some hate.
Wait a minute.
For having that natural shit. Show him your ass.
Do you want to brag about where your weight is? Tell them how much you weigh.
I weigh 185 pounds.
What did you weigh about a year or two ago?
I weighed 260 pounds.
Okay.
I went from 260 to, and it took me a few years. I went to 260, 185. I'm now consistently under 190. I graduated, I was 200 pounds in the 10th grade.
Right.
So this is remarkable. So, yeah, I guess I give myself a little. No, but Vic is naturally looking good. So my morning call this morning is to everybody out there who's either rehabbing or supposed to be rehabbing. Okay, now let me explain this. Because, see, they don't use that term. But if you've out there and you've got either like a shoulder issue or a knee issue or a hip or a back, and I know you got one of those. If you got any of that stuff, then you are rehabbing. And rehabbing really means painful exercises that you're supposed to do every day. So I want to send out special love to everybody out there that's rehabbing, because I, too, am rehabbing or doing the best I can. Because I'm saying, because rehabbing is painful exercises you do every day. You get your ass up. It made me think about those NBA players and those NFL players after they tear up a knee.
Right.
That they got to get up and exercise. After the surgery heals, they got to get up and stretch that joint. Tight ass joint, stiff.
That's their moneymaker, man. They have to do it. They don't get to go, well, you know what? I can't do any therapy today. They got people on them going like, you doing the therapy today. You know why? Because my check counts on it. When money counts, everybody gets in shape, right?
Well,
Not everybody, some of us in ongoing therapy. For example, I have the disease of no hair. Did it voluntarily?
What are you talking about, man?
Wait, I'm just saying.
Is your pubes no hair,
I'm
Vic,
just
on your
saying.
pubes?
I didn't.
Oh, you
volunteer.
mean your head? Okay.
Yeah. In other words, there's isn't there a deficiency when this happens? Oh, so all of a sudden you don't know.
I don't know that it's a deficiency. I know that okay, so let me get scientific.
Here we go.
The typical X-linked male baldness pattern that we see so often in men occurs in men. It's passed on from their mother. Basically, your mother has 2 X chromosomes, and one of those is linked to baldness. So you have a 50% chance of getting it. For example, my brother has it, but I don't. So, Vic, you have that. So maybe that goes along with your ability to stay in shape.
So when I'm talking to a young lady, somebody that I'm seeing or whatever, and they say, wow. I said, you going to let your hair grow? Should I give them the answer you just gave me? the chromosome answer?
Tell them your pubes are doing fine.
No, what? Should I give them the chromosome answer?
Yeah, that always impresses them.
That's what I'm saying.
The chromosome answer.
So men.
Yes, give them that one.
See, the chromosome, you have a 50% chance, and they're going, well, what about the people that have 100% effect? And they like, I'm going to my grave with a mane going all the way down my ass. What are they called?
It's called in style.
All right. So I want you to know.
Because my hair,
Mario loses weight, and then hair gets longer. What does that tell you?
Tells me I'm trying. Hey, you guys, and for real, this hair got to get cut at some point. Okay?
Wow. Oh, that's
Let me
a big
just tell
problem.
you.
Oh, Lord.
No, because, Vic, okay, it is, because this stuff is heavy and hot. Now, this is the time of year where you don't mind it because it's getting cold. But I want y'all to know, the only reason why my hair is still this long is out of pure vanity. It's pure vanity. Because y'all be giving me attention, and, I think that I'm above the attention. But I'm not above the attention. I'm not above. I love the attention.
Right.
Man, I'm telling y'all are so fickle giving me all that extra love just because my long hair. See, this is what happens. I didn't know it was like this, but it's the truth, y'all. I'm testifying today. I got this long hair, and now y'all treat me different, and it's better, and I like it because I'm shallow and superficial to some degree.
Yeah.
No, because I had this, man. One of my nurses, once she switched to, she had been, one day, I had known her as blonde, and one day she came in brunette, and I was like, hey, what's happened? You dyed your hair? She said, no, this is my normal color. And I said, oh, it's nice, blah, blah, blah. Right. So then about a month later, I see her again, her hair is back to blonde.
Right.
And she's like, Dr. Hemsley, you wouldn't believe how people treat you. They treat you so much better when you're blonde. But now I know, Vic, because I do get extra treatment, even at Coco's. I go every place. They give you extra treatment.
Who's Coco?
Coco's Family Restaurant.
Oh,
I go in there.
I thought you meant
the waitress,
Coco.
man. This Coco's, the family, yeah, whatever. I got the young sisters being all sweet all up in my face.
Well,
Teasing me. I'm like, okay, just because of my hair.
Well, I have the geriatric crew. They say, come on home, baby. Just come on home.
Well, come on home. It's going to be that kind of day, you guys. It's a wonderful Monday. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. For one, I get to talk about Trump, and the defections that are slowly affecting the GOP. We'll talk a little about that. We'll talk a bit about the U.S. ambassador scandal, the Pentagon chief who's now coming out saying he's going to testify. And then I found this article about the best and worst states for taxes.
All of them.
You'll be surprised, you guys. So that's coming up in news. Then in Marijuana for Dummies, they got a new cannabis cafe, Vic, just opened up here. We have met the other people who are talking about it. But this is a place you can go and enjoy food and smoke weed. Here in North Hollywood, so we're talking about that. Also, it turns out that the Ukrainians that are involved in the recent scandal, one of the investments they were planning was a marijuana business, which I'll tell you a little bit about today. And the power outage up there in Northern California is actually affecting, Vic, the marijuana production, along with wine.
Yeah. Dead serious, man. I feel bad for them. Those fires are down here.
So the fires are down here.
No, they're across up north a little bit, but down here it really hit.
Well, it's hitting here now. It looks like it's all over the place, and so we send again our prayers and blessings out to them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
What do you got today?
Hey, look, my main lead-in story is going to be weed smoking, famously accomplished athletes indulge during professional career. Meaning that since all of them are basically now feeling more relaxed about telling you the story, and it's retroactively. We're going to find out, did it help, hinder, or null effect? Because I can imagine if you were snowboarding and going downhill, and you just had some early morning refreshments, are you going faster or things moving slower? But if you win a gold medal, did it help? Did it hinder? Or was it null effect? Hot Picks, Part 2, Sexist, Racist, Odd Vintage Ads that stimulated a culture to actually have ramifications that are experienced throughout today. So when people say, oh, you're going back, that was back then, that formulated many of people who said, we've always felt they were like that. Actually, in the present day, you're finding out that the Me Too movement is a correlation between sexist behavior sometimes. Maybe not. But whatever, man. That's what I got going on.
Sounds like a full day, you guys. Sounds like a full day. Alexa, sing Good Morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
That's right. So that's my greeting out to all the Facebook people that are already joining in. Got to say happy hello to some of those people. Okay, first of all, my childhood buddy, John Righteous, is signed in on Facebook. Love you, my brother. Good to see you. Also, Dwayne Jones, the Jones boy, recently had that birthday. Sorry I didn't make it, Dwayne, but it's good to see you in the chat room.
He was over at Coco's.
He's over Coco. Hey, Brick is in the house. Chester, I'll blow some clouds for you today. And PMC and Mac McAllister, of course, all over the place, Vic. So we got the Facebook people. Amy's there. I mentioned some of the other folks: Leadin, Sylvia, Jeanette, Cassandra, Arvina, Odell, my buddy from Howard, the my fellow alumni. Just what's happening, OD? Michael Epps, Bernard Lindsay, and Bernard Lindsay chiming in from London. So thank you all for being part of the party. Thank you for being part of all of it. Man. Okay, so I didn't get the latest slideshow animation, so you have last week's slideshow animation. But what the hell? It's a badass slideshow animation. And it features our Padawan. I put that out there on Facebook, Padawan. She is a Padawan. And that is actually part of the Jedi nomenclature, is that she is a person who has now been initiated into the process of training to becoming a Jedi. So she's being tutored by the likes of Victor Allen and myself. So Vic, how, you've been, I've been noticing silently.
Right.
See, it's a silent thing. See, Jada affects everybody, okay?
Right.
You got to take a look at her picture. Jada affects everybody. And so, therefore, we all are bonding and then, taking over that role. But, so how about you, dude? What about...
Well, apart from staying away from her responsibilities, like you say, you really have to get in tune with what makes a person tick. So what I tend to do is just have what they call the conversations that's away from the responsibilities that you have her running at master control for all the broadcast, syndication, processing, and everything. Literally, we're having the discussion. I'll be actually visiting her tomorrow, just casually, on campus. And we'll get into more subjects that I don't want to talk about at this moment.
Oh, man, wait, you biking over to the USC?
It's a quick, I call it a dry run, but then I do a
wet run, huh?
A follow-up run.
A wet run. It's going to be a wet run.
A follow-up run, literally a week or two later, because what's more important is what we're doing is how is she conducting her life with socialization and then having to take these finals, and how is it impacting her, and the effect of that while she's there on campus. See, it's different when she's here because she just really has to go to master control, but being in her territory, you may get a different feel of it.
Well, she don't know it, but that's some of the things we got planned for Jada, because we're moving her and shifting her into production mode. She don't even know all the way, but we're shifting her into production mode where she's going to be producing weekly segments. She's well set right now with doing our IMDb publishing and our Amazon syndication weekly. She's in charge of our Amazon syndication and our IMDb publishing, but now I'm moving her into that production zone. She's becoming my right-hand woman at the ripe age of 18. And Vic and I are both glad to have her because we're laying out work for her, right, Vic?
Yeah.
We're laying
lifestyle.
We're laying out work.
Lifestyle more so because the focus we had at that age lasted about an hour, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's part of it. This is part of our efforts to give back. We can't help it. We love these kids. We embrace them. We pick them so that we can invest in them. And we pay them. And this way, it's not so much for them to do stuff for us, but us to do stuff for them. And then we ask that they pay things forward. But we give them tasks and jobs to do that allow them to grow. And challenges. We've already invested in getting Jada her own website and her own broadcast set up. So she's working on her brand while she's a freshman at USC. And she just took her midterms and she's happy. Like she takes her midterms, she's all smiling. So she's just doing really good at college. So she's there at USC, the Marshall School of Business. Give her much love. And you're going to be seeing her. So we'll be right back with the news. Here's the latest slideshow animation. Stick around. We'll be right back with the good news, the bad news, and the other stuff. Yes. Come on.
serious and playing these games. Boys trying to back him, then the next day brag him, but you didn't want to kiss him cause he had that dragon. Laughing to your pee, hoping homies don't see. Cut a little grass for some gas money. Chilling at the malls, getting sticky with the paws. You did it for the rush like a rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws.
This is what it feels like to be loved. This is what it feels like to be loved.
Hey yo, posted at the hoop court 3 straight hours. White mini skirt with the airbrush flowers. We went to Sugar Labs and they appreciated that. And he would almost die when he let you wear his cap. You might have told a lie and abbreviated facts if you came home late and were accused of being baked. Me, I didn't smoke, no, mama, I swear. She's only gonna judge me and you know it ain't fair. Trips to the beauty shop, keeping fresh hair. Blowing $80 at the damn state fair. Beach body surfing with the abs looking perfect. Hitting all the clubs, getting love on the surface. From ice cream cones to the Starbucks stones to your new best friend to your breakup song. They all play out like your favorite days. We love the summertime and it ain't gonna change. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, said you looking for applause. See, we were kids, the laws didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws.
This is what it feels like to be loved. This is what it feels like to be loved. This is what it feels like to be loved. This is what it feels like to be loved.
So he's on about it. He give it up. Latest nation. What can I say? It's trying to play. Gotta stop it. Hey, it's been wonderful. I wanted to remind you guys that to join the website, go to PaxStereo.tv, join the website. You can make a profile, be there, support us. And also, you know, we have embraced GoDaddy Social. GoDaddy Social, we've been, you know, GoDaddy reminded me that I've been a customer of theirs since '06. So that's part of why they're giving us some special perks, and we're using them, their GoDaddy Social service, along with our own efforts, and we're collaborating with them to do, you know, control the social media for Pax Stereo. So that's why you're seeing a bunch of those wonderful postings.
Right.
So I'm going to encourage you guys to also follow us. Vic, I don't know. See, I must admit, you know, on Facebook, this is where I'm also a little guilty. There's a lot of ways to do stuff. You friend people, you follow people. Some people get a bunch of followers. So I don't know. So I'm asking you on behalf of Pax Stereo officially to follow Vic and I at Facebook. You guys go in and follow us. Be a follower. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means you tag along on the way to the mall. I don't. Go to be a follower. Help us with following.
Well, you probably want to inspire them as to why they should follow you. Is it because you are going to see Coco? Is it because your hair
Can't let that go, huh? Can't let the Coco.
I'm just saying.
Just-
you know, imagine somebody come
Just
knocking on
can't.
your door and they say, Mario, I love this neighborhood. I live around the corner. If you can you follow me on Twitter? And it says, here's my Twitter account. I want to shake your hand and I'm walking away. I'm going back home. Are you going to follow him?
Where you lead, I will follow.
See?
That's the song.
Now, if he says, I'm holding a lotto ticket party, you know, and I have about 100 tickets, for about 2 hours. I'm gonna give them away, and then you guys can scratch them off and see if you win. Will you follow me on Twitter? Now are you thinking? Are you now going? What time is it? What between 12 and 2? Okay, where are you at? Around the corner? You're gonna do more than follow them on Twitter, huh? You going to the lotto ticket party, right?
I think so.
That's all I'm saying. You just got
Vic's tripping, y'all. Y'all wonder what's in. He don't even smoke. I'm smoking. And we're going to talk about that today. I'm having a wonderful sativa this morning.
okay, man.
Okay, I got to tell you guys another thing. And I want to thank you all who have been going back to Pax Stereo TV's record archives, music releases. See, in other words, we did 9 CD releases before we did internet television. So if you search us on Google, if you search us on iTunes, or if you search us on Amazon, you'll find that we have music releases, DVD releases, all up at Amazon, and also on iTunes if you search us. Victor and I both. So later on, at the end of this news segment, I'm going to be playing in the transitional time. Maybe today, because Vic, believe it or not, maybe today it's again trending.
Oh, good. Very good.
It's been like the 4th week that it's been trending.
Good. Yeah.
The song, it's amazing people discover. This is a song that I wrote along with Irvin Foster, and this is my favorite of the songs that I wrote. And so it's currently trending. So I want to thank you all, and we'll be playing that at the end of the news.